a full male, and then he's no longer a full.
playing Dungeons and Dragons. Howdy, howdy, y'all.
Dungeons and
Welcome on over here. If you've never been here before, don't know how you got here, truly. But if you are here, welcome. We're here playing Dungeons and Dragons. There will be no Dungeons nor Dragons this session. Sorry to disappoint everybody, but we're still gonna be here playing pretend. We got all the folks minus one who doesn't love us. That is Zelthar. Right below me, we got Jung-un. Below that, we have Sparks' profile picture on Discord because Caleb doesn't have his camera on. Next to that, we have Taryn. And then further on with a little cat fellow, cat guy you see. That's Sparks' problem. As we find ourselves picking up on this week's session of the Tales of Revedia, friends, we're in a pickle. So
no, we're in a ship.
It's actually it's been a secret the whole time. That's why I haven't shown you guys the map. But the ship is shaped like a pickle. It's just called the Manta.
I think you've shown us a map, by the way.
Yeah,
I think we should call this
that was not canon.
Or these this game Shipwrecks and Leviathans.
Ooh.
Actually, I already named this session Deep Blue Sea. If you've seen the movie, then you'll know. That's the one where Samuel L. Jackson gets killed by a shark in a microwave. That is, I said it. Yeah, it's a movie where Samuel L. Jackson, he gets No, I think it's LL Cool J that gets microwaved by a shark.
Microwaved by a shark?
Yeah, it's a smart shark.
So it's like Matt Damon and Elysium?
Yeah, but a shark.
Okay.
Anyways, the shark didn't have cancer. It wasn't not like Matt Damon in Elysium, just to clarify. The shark was just very smart.
Until he had cancer.
Oh, well, he just died. It was kind of like, it didn't really get that far. You kind of just, when your brain boils, it's not made for it. Anyways, as we have found ourselves picking up, luckily there are no microwaves around you folks. As you guys had left nowhere after another... Anywhere there could be one. But as you guys had left nowhere, making your way on through the world of Revedia, traveling to see the sights, you came across this strange shape in front of you. Sort of taking up the entirety of the pathway, there was this huge outcropping of rock that was sitting out laid in front of you with pathways cut through it. You all deciding to make your way on through, given that the only other option was to venture outside of this current that you're in and risk whatever lies within another one. You guys pressed forward. Upon reaching in to this rocky outcropping, you all found that this was a shrine. You saw the statue of this character, which at first was hard to tell was a statue, but broken down in front of all this. And along with that, Zelthar had sensed a presence. While he was on one of the many stations upon the ship, the extended perception granted onto him, he spotted this massive shark-like. Now, that thing had remained pretty passive. With this rocky skin that almost worked as like a carapace, it just lied against the walls of this plate, almost as if resting. Until you all found yourselves engaged. Because this shark was not the only thing in this area. I should stop saying shark. I'm going to call it what it is. This dread maw. Give it a little more gravity. Along with it, there were many spirits that were inhabiting with the place, passing on through the ship. This sort of tar-like liquid that came from their eyes and mouth that had poured out. And one of them had laid their eyes on I believe it was Kalis was the one that they had first targeted.
Yes.
And as you folks had been making your way, or no, you weren't making your way, you're actually investigating the statue in the Millis area. Got that incorrect. But this creature went to attack. And as it screamed, the others started to swarm into the area around this, passing directly right into the ship in their ethereal forms. And while not immediately, when that first wound was dealt and blood started to flow, there was an awakening that happened within this. As that shark began to move, there's only one place for it to go to. That's where the source of it is. the source of the blood. So as we find ourselves picking up on this current session, the Dreadmaw is moving towards you. It is rushing towards this area, and I'm gonna
Would
I'm gonna go
describe
to
Is that a good thing?
give me one
would you describe us as in combat with it?
Yes.
Oh. Damn.
Or at least
So
in
that's
the
a good thing, right, DM?
or at least at the very
Right.
least is going for the ship. So maybe not with you individually.
Are we in initiative order then?
Yes. The initiative is just on the other map because you guys are also still fighting inside of the Manta.
The screaming apparitions.
Yep. And let me.
Just a random note, Liz and Elijah, like if you two ever do decide to novelize the Tales of Revedia, make sure that in the novelization you have Kalis be like a human who like a werewolf transforms into a deer man, and then like I don't know around chapter 5 or so, just like forget about that and just kind of continue
Permanently.
without ever mentioning it.
All right,
This
duly
is
noted.
one
Kinda
day
like an author oops.
one day he gets stuck and then never changes back. That is the canon.
And then it's always been that way. It's like retroactive.
He's gonna retcon, but we're gonna retcon the rest of the book in chapter 5. You know all that shit we said before? No. This is actually how it was.
Never mind. Yeah.
But as we find ourselves picking back up on this initiative, if I can remember correctly, we would be starting with Sparks. Did we stop? I believe we stopped at the top of initiative. Wait, no,
Yes.
because we did. You took your turn. You did the Ralpham Psychic Lance, and then the Shark went. So the Shark goes in initiative count 20. And that's when the deck saves because when he bumped the ship, if I remember correctly. That's why it was right next to. Yeah.
Yeah, it bumped the ship. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So that happened on 20.
Can't believe you're taking my turn from me.
I'm not taking something, you already had it.
The combat tracker is not.
We're on a different map, that's why.
Yeah, that's why. We're gonna be
yes.
swapping back and forth a little bit.
I confuse.
You're all good. Actually, I didn't even intend that was just his movement. That actually wasn't even movement. That wasn't even his turn. Cool, good to know. But with that, as we are going to switch back to the interior of the Manta, as you guys are in siege, the next person up on that initiative tracker would have been Taryn. As where are you right now? You're currently with Jungum combating one of these umbral creatures. However,
Yep.
you know in your heart that there are more coming. And the ones that are on here, they're still here for now. They need to be dealt with.
Mhm.
What are you doing?
Yeah. Okay. Okay, I can't do that. I'm looking at my notes because I wrote them down in case you guys played last week without me. I guess I will just do what... Oh? Current game is paused.
Oh, my bad.
Oh, that's not at all what I wanted. Go away. How... Oh no.
Oh no, she's drawing circles.
I don't want a circle. I don't know how to get rid of it. Okay. I just wanted a line, but I...
These are all reasonable reactions to ghosts.
Yeah. I don't... That's 5, 10... I can reach the undersea horror buddy down here by Kalis with 30. It's within 30 feet, isn't it?
Great question.
5, 10...
But yeah, it'd be about 25 feet to get to him. You're going around like the little thing over here.
Yeah, I will. I'll go this way. And come here. And I would like to stab this friend. This shrieking friend with flare.
Okay, gotcha.
Attack, please.
I will let you know though, as you go to attack that one,
Mm-hmm.
there is no one within 5 feet of it, so you will not get sneak attack on it unless you have something giving you advantage right now.
Good point. I don't have anything giving me advantage right now. Let me go to the one by Jugun instead. I'll just
what
walk
the fuck?
around. Oops. Did I fuck it up?
No, you're good. Yeah.
Okay.
I was just fixing something else.
Okay. Yeah, so I'll just walk around this fella to flank with Jugun.
Gotcha.
Since I was fighting him anyways, and then I will, I'll still throw flare at the other one.
Okay, go for it.
Let's
15 will hit.
Okay. And then damage.
Ten points
So
of
that's-
damage. Gotcha.
Yeah. And then I will stab this other one. And then also, flare, it inflicts vulnerability to piercing damage.
That's once per short rest. Now you did use that before.
Oh, I did already? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, it doesn't say once per short rest in the little blurb there. That's why I was confused. Okay,
I'll
that's
fix that.
fine.
Okay, good to know.
That's fine. And I will stab this one over here with my other dagger. Now, would I get sneak attack on this or no, because it wasn't my first attack?
You still get sneak attack, yes, because Jugman is within 5 feet.
Okay. Dagger, hello? Can I attack with you? I guess not. I have to do it from here. Normal.
I guess that will certainly hit.
Okay. Damage. And the sneak attack. So that would be 42? 32. 32. 32.
Oh, yeah, gotcha. And that is going to end the creature in front of you. As you drive the dagger into it, as it sort of like tears down to the back of you, watch its spectral form sort of halves and disappears, fades away, leaving behind a little bit of that black mush on the floor. But with that, you still got, that's action, bonus action, you still have movement if you like it, more feet.
5, 10, 15 more movement. Yeah, I'll start moving towards this guy. My last remaining 15 feet.
Gotcha. All right. That we're gonna go to the specters. This one that was right next to Kalis. Oh, I didn't mean to post that. Yeah. It's gonna close that 5 feet with him. And I gotta reread his abilities. It's been a little bit of a minute. Kalis, just out of curiosity, I see the symbol on your token. Just confirm, you were restrained by the thing, right?
Restrained by the Ghostman.
Yeah.
I didn't put those there, so whatever
think
you
I-
think is
Okay, then
correct.
yeah.
I think I remember that happening.
So what this thing's gonna do is use its Umbral Grasp on you, Terran. You're within 30 feet. So I need you to make me a Dexterity saving throw.
Sure. Dexterity.
No, yeah, that's good. Actually,
24, you pass. Don't even worry about it. You are not restrained by the creature.
Cool.
And along with that, it's gonna move forward and make its 2 attacks. Yeah, 2 attacks towards Kalis. And I don't know why it's the wrong modifier, but
Roll high, don't die.
as for the first attack, this is that advantage. 20 total to hit you. I think just does.
Yeah, it does hit me.
And the second attack. Natural 20 and a 6. Okay. So, for the first attack, oh, I want the damage. Oh, give me the damage. That is 14 points of necrotic damage. Along with that is on the second one 37 points of necrotic damage. And
So 51.
yeah,
Damn.
your strength is lowered by 6.
Um, 6. Wait.
Actually,
'Cause
your belt of
I'm
giant
wearing-
strength.
a belt of giant strength, does that interact with that? How does that interact?
Interesting. Let me check something, because
I'm pretty sure
it just
like,
it overrides
the
it.
actual normal stat.
Oh
No,
yeah,
but
would
like,
it-
if
yeah,
that if that ever hits 0, then it's a problem. But other than that, there's no you don't lose any strength, but like physically, up until that score hits 0, in which case you just die.
It's lowered by
I
5, you
believe
said?
is how it functions.
6.
6, okay. So my strength's 10 now, actually.
Wow.
I mean, 6 is a lot to lose on ability score, but he takes a d6 of force damage, so...
2d6 because he attacked you twice.
Okay, well... Cool. Yeah, my founder's being a little slow right now, so 3 damage to him. Aha.
You're rolling to yourself also, or you're rolling privately.
It was 3 damage. It's just, I just rolled 2d6s.
Okay.
Sorry.
So how I'm gonna consider it is, imagine the belt of giant strength just set your score at a number. Even if it does hit 0, well, we'll see what happens. Actually, don't worry about it. You'll learn the consequences when it happens. You know how it works. But I made a decision, so that we have internal consistency. Don't worry about that. Okay, cool.
For me.
Great question. That one's gonna make its 2 attacks. Hit you. That one was just killed. This one going to take its turn, and Arch ran away, and the way is obstructed by this big ass hand. Actually,
It's
ethereal.
incapacitated.
Oh wait, could you use a psychic glance? Yeah.
Yep.
So it does not get a turn, or just make a save at the end of his turn. Psychic glance.
No, it's just incapacitated for 1 turn, I believe.
Okay.
I
Cool.
don't think it's a save thing. Yeah, start of my next turn.
Okay, gotcha. So that is that one's turn, and that is all the vampires for this moment. We'll go over to Dazan. Dazan is going to beat the shit out of this thing with the big ass hand. This is an advantage because it's a shit roll. Will hit. And oh, roll the damage. 36. And that is actually enough to kill that thing. You watch as the Umbral Vampire, which had just been assaulting you, Sparks, is burned to mist by his own spell. But with that, we're going to move over to Jay's turn. As what's it called? The ship rumbles underfoot. You guys keep your grasp. You guys see that on like a little like display thing in like the middle, the one entire side of it just looks like a wall. As something as it's you can feel this force still pushing up against the ship. So watch as Jay rushes over. And he just says, "To hell with it." And he's going to turn on like the viewing system for the ship so you can actually see what the fuck is happening outside. And the entirety of the screen displayed in front of you is just one massive eye. As this creature is pushing alongside you all past the ship. And as you guys see it, can you all make me a wisdom saving throw for its frightful presence?
Uh-oh.
He's right
No, I
behind me,
refuse.
isn't he?
Oh, boy!
You got luck left?
I do! That's a good...
You want to? You don't have to use it if you don't want to.
No, I do. Where the hell is it?
We didn't...
Oh, there it is. It's over there.
Did we get the benefits of a hero's feast at any point?
Not recently, no.
Not recently, no.
Was that
I
for the
mean-
last... That was for the Dark Wild, the Shadowfell.
Much better. Actually,
Yeah.
let me check the DC actually before I say that.
Well, it's better than a 1, so that's not incorrect, but... Also, Nir says that the stream
Use
quality
hot
is
types of
not great.
chaos.
Yeah, it keeps giving me a red. I don't know why it's dropping frames. Apparently it dropped quite a few.
It's because we're in the bottom of the world, like way underneath the ocean. The signal is
You're
really hard to
still rolling
leave.
privately, Sean.
Yeah, I rolled a 19.
I
Would you
understand.
But yeah.
Yeah.
Can change the settings so you
I
can
can
roll
screen cap
public.
it.
What
Yeah,
nigga?
'cause I'm
Just-
trying to get
you can
my
first
fucking
of all
character
literally
sheet
just
to work.
reveal it.
Yeah, you just
Wait,
right click on the
that
box. I figured out what the problem was though. So the output resolution is 768 by 432 pixels.
That seems like
I don't know why that is the case. But what I'm gonna do